Hey guys, today I'm going to be unboxing the Mechanicore option set model stand and fin funnels for the Kyrosa-Q. So once again, this is another option set that Mechanicore has produced, in this case for their version of the 1/72nd scale Qubeley that they've called the Kyrosa-Q. And yeah, exactly what you can see there in the image. This is a base specifically for that kit, and then it also has a way that you can plug in all the little funnels, and you can there's LEDs in there, and the LED light will feed through there, so you can have all the little funnels flying around there lit up with LEDs. So there's going to be some LEDs stuff in here, and just a whole bunch of big parts there for the base. Should be pretty sturdy to hold that very big kit. So here on the side we can see some stuff here in Chinese, and then here in English. It says the basic stand parts are able to assemble a big base to 380 by 300. I'm guessing that's the dimensions in millimeters, so maybe the length is 38 centimeters by 30 centimeters wide. Maybe, that's right, I guess so. It says the supporting arm is enforced with metal parts, that's good. Metal nozzles and all of that. 3-band power switch for on, off, and sensor control. That's kind of interesting. It's powered by mini USB, which is convenient. And then a arm holder has a max height of 400 millimeters, so about 40 centimeters above the base is the max height that you can go with this kit. I would not recommend that, but it says you can if you do so choose. Now, unlike with the weapon set, which was available in 3 different colors, the stand here there is no different color options for this. There is only one color, just here, just the standard color, which is just in gray. And then the effect parts, I believe, are kind of like bluish colored. So we've got the Kyrosa-Q logo there, the HDP high definition Plamoto logo there, Mechanicore logo there in that corner with some line art of the Qubeley there in the background. So going here onto the side, we just got same kind of stuff there, line art in the background with the logo there. There's some more stats. It says, yeah, all of that stuff, infrared sensor, power control, all of that. Whole bunch of stuff included with this. Here on this side, detailed images of what the stuff is going to look like. The base is pretty basic, it has some nice details on there, but it's not really anything too crazy. On the other side, again, just more detailed images of what the base arm looks like, the connector there with the mini USB connection. Alright, let's get this opened up. So once again, we've got an inner box here once you take off the outer lid. Now, this has some decals, but I believe these decals are from Samuel Decals. So one thing I noticed about this kit was that the tape on mine, all of these kits from Mechanicore have tape on them, and it's like actual like official Mechanicore tape. This box was already opened, so I'm guessing that that was to include these decals, because these decals actually say Qubeley on them, so I know that these are the ones from Samuel. The decals included with the mobile suit itself don't say Qubeley on them, obviously they say Kyrosa-Q. Don't really care too much for these because I don't really like this whole design thing going on, but just cool that these are included. So here on the other side we have some more there of the butterfly logo. Not as bad, but still not really into this, so I probably won't use any of these, so I may look into just selling these or something, probably. If you're interested in buying, I won't give these away because obviously they're a little bit more expensive, being water slides and quite a lot and big ones. If you're interested in buying these, maybe send me a message on Facebook or something. I'll sell these to you. Maybe not, I'll have to cut out that cute little blue head there. But anyway, there's the Waterslide decals. Those are not included, I believe, with if you buy this from someone else, you won't get these. These are just from Samuel, so there's that. We have our manual here, we'll come back to that in a moment. We have some cool stuff in here. So why don't we come back to this stuff? Let's take a look at the manual first, hey? Okay, so pretty basic here on the front. We've just got the stand there with everything, line art of the Qubeley again, just like the outside of the box. On the back it's just inverted black with the line art there in white. Logo there. Opening up to the front, let's see, here's our parts list. So it looks like metal parts here, so really big long metal parts for inside the arm. That's good, very reassuring. Other metal detail parts there, or not detail parts, but screws, rods, everything to make it nice and sturdy, solid. Gonna have some clear parts, a whole bunch of gray parts, obviously. And then our parts for the LEDs, so all of that, and then the instruction manual, obviously. So the construction is going to be starting off by building just the metal rods, metal parts of the support arm first, then the LED wired base of that, then building the arm, putting the plastic parts around that, finishing that up, building up the arm, then the connection parts. So we have all the parts for the fin funnels. I guess are going to be different from the fin funnels that are included with the kit. So we have those, and then just building the rest of the base. Just it has like a kind of tile layout. So I wonder if you can like change the overall length and width of this here. You can see. So if you maybe didn't want to have it as long, if you just wanted to have it like 3 sections long, maybe you can do that, I guess. Looks to be that way, I suppose. But here I can see on the outer part, maybe you can, yeah. Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4 separate parts. That's not all one part, so that's 4 separate parts. So if you wanted to make it shorter, I guess you could. I'm not sure what that would do to the stability of the base, so I maybe would not recommend that. But it looks like you do have that option apparently. And then just here's how the wiring is going to go to each of the slots, and then you will plug in the individual wires, to hold the funnels into each of those things. And then here's how we're going to mount the actual kit. We've got some screws, it looks like, that are going to be screwing into there, or just some cap pieces. We need to remove those pieces from the kit, and then we're going to put in this screw there in its place. We're going to attach these parts onto there, and then plug in the USB, and then more screws, and then just plug the USB into your computer or power bank or power adapter, whatever, and that's it. So I'll just go through some of these parts here to show you. Here's what like the tile parts are going to look like for the main part of the base. Some nice detail on those. If you do some masking and painting those, they're going to look pretty nice. Here's a couple of the metal bracket pieces, which look to be very strong. Really nice quality, just metal parts there that are going to be going at the base of the arm, just to hold the arm onto the base. Here's the plastic parts of the arm, so going to be going on the outside of the metal parts. Again, some nice detail on there. If you want to do some painting, masking, you can make that look nice with some nice mechanical details there. Here's the clear blue effect parts. So these runners seem to be like sort of like polycap material, very soft runners, so that is pretty interesting. So if I give these the test of some UV light, so it'll be similar to basically once the LEDs are turned on and shining through these, you can see that these are very reactive. They're lighting up really nicely. So this clear blue plastic is going to be working pretty well for channeling the light from the LED. Then we have these wire parts, which are going to be used for connecting the funnels to the base. We have 3 different lengths. We have a short length, and we have a medium length, which is that much longer, and then we have a long one, which is that much longer. So you can have a nice range of length for these. These also, let me see, just putting these under the black light, UV light, you can see these are lighting up really nicely. So once these are lit up with LEDs, they're going to channel the light really nicely. And last thing I'll show to you guys here is just this case, which is including some of the other metal parts. This is quite heavy, so there's metal parts there, some more metal brackets there. Not sure why we have another set of those. I think maybe that there was an amendment to those parts, so I think maybe these parts are wrong and these parts are correct. So I think they look to be maybe slightly different, but barely. So I believe, if I remember correctly, that there was, yeah, let's see, attention please, replace the parts, yeah, amended with these. So these ones in the package, don't use those, use these in a separate bag. They're slightly changed apparently. So there's the motion sensor, some LEDs, obviously wiring there, screws, bolts, and all of that. So yeah, quite a lot of, looks like pretty good quality stuff. So that's it for unboxing the model stand and fin funnel set for the Mechanicore Kyrosa-Q. Yeah, just another cool add-on set. This is something I think was compared with the weapon set. The weapon set didn't really appeal too much to me. This one I think definitely has a much more better purpose. I'm sure the kit will probably stand pretty well on its own, but just in case, it's nice to have a nice base. And the base looks very solid, so I'm definitely pleased with that. The kit is obviously going to be very, very heavy, so I'm not sure, you know, how its ability is going to be like to hold up its limbs. The arms and legs are going to be obviously quite heavy, so I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to get some really dynamic poses out of this, even with this base, but we'll have to see. Again, I won't be building this kit anytime soon, but whenever I do eventually get around to it, you guys will see at that time, probably sometime around the year of 2025, I would imagine at this point, but we'll have to see how it goes. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this was helpful for anyone who's been on the fence about getting this kit. This will conclude my series of unboxings related to this release from Mechanicore. As I've said in the other unboxings, if you're interested in getting any of this stuff, get it as soon as you can, because it's only going to be harder to find and therefore more expensive if you can find it later on down the road. This stuff is usually a limited release, so I would recommend getting it as soon as possible if you haven't already. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any other questions or comments, leave those down below. Just with keeping in mind that I haven't built this yet, so I haven't actually had it in use, but I'll try to answer any questions that I can without that knowledge. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.